All right, so if you can take a look at this screen here, it says authorities nabbed 7 people they said were involved in an international human trafficking ring operating in Denver massage parlors. Now look at the photos, right? These are Asians. These are foreigners, right? Look at how they have the photo kind of to the side. They really not trying to show you who these people are. I'm surprised they're even doing this much. But this is up here in Colorado, which is a home for foreigners. Like it's like a safe haven for foreigners here in Colorado. Latinos, black foreigners, Africa, Jamaica, wherever, name it and they're here. Okay. I just read a story the other day where they just closed like a year ago. They just closed like over 20 some massage parlors who were selling prostitution. Now these are Asians, mind you, right? Now when you look at the TV, what do they tell you on TV? Black people this, black people that, black folks, black folks, black folks, okay? Black America, I want you to understand something. They have brought these foreigners in and dropped them on top of us, okay? While they sit here and talk shit to you about voting and what's black, what's not, this is what the foreigners are doing here in our country right now. When you can't find black kids, like when black kids just totally vanish, these are the culprits. And even worse, if it's 7 of these Asians, right? And you know it's more than just 7, but let's just say these 7. Ask yourself, how many white people are these Asian human trafficking rings connected to? Think about how many white people in America and abroad are connected to this type of shit. Why they want to talk to us as Black America about morals and voting and what's black and what's not. Now, on top of them closing this up for prostitution and human trafficking, they also, I found out here in Colorado, these Asians, right? They were also allowed, this been going on for a long time. This isn't some shit that just popped up overnight. But come to find out, they had multiple and when white people use the word multiple, that means it was a lot. Okay. They had multiple illegal marijuana grow operations here in Colorado. While they talk to us about voting, what's black, what's not, this is the shit that they're allowing these foreigners to do. See, have you noticed they'll talk about DACA and foreigners and all that, but they don't talk about this shit. Colorado is home for foreigners. You got these Latinos up here. See, they don't talk about the Latinos. See, they want to talk to you about black people, but in here in Colorado, that's kind of becoming Latino town in a way. Latinos are up here shooting up parks, people on the sidewalk, schools. They're shooting up everything up here, but they don't talk to you about that. They just say they have a rise in violence here in Colorado. Go read about it. Oh, well, a lot of white people are leaving Colorado because they said they're in fear, and it's not black people they're afraid of. On top of the drugs, right? I grew up around, the crack era. I've been around a lot of shit, seen a lot of things, but I've never seen the type of drug addicts that they have here in Colorado. Like, they're literally picking these white folks up everywhere, parking lots, driveways. Most of these business owners in Colorado are drug addicts. Most of these workers are fucking drug addicts. They want to tell you, Black America, you can't have a background, you can't have a driving record, but you would be surprised how many white people you work around, right? They look at you every day. They hell even interviewed you and told you what you can't have to get the job. You'd be surprised how many of these white folks, you'd be surprised how many of these white people have backgrounds. but yet they want to interview you and tell you what we can't have and what your background better not say. But anyway, these are some of this is the Asian community up here in Colorado. This is the shit that they doing, and it's not even just here in Colorado. They have connections to California. Basically, they're all over. They're all over this place. But this is the Asian here in Colorado. While they sit here and talk to us about voting and shit that makes no fucking sense for Black America.